my thoughts, leaning back in a chair, staring up at the ceiling. Mind is adrift as it skips through the list of the things I have yet to achieve. So many things I have yet to achieve. The best I can, never gonna be good enough for me. The best I can, ever gonna be. The best I can, ever gonna be good enough for me. The best I can, ever gonna be. Is it ever gonna be good enough for me? This and that left to do, and other undone. The weight is crushing down on me. I can't understand why I can't let it go, why I can't just be happy and free. Why my soul can't be happy and free. Is the best I can ever gonna be good enough for me? The best I can ever gonna be. The best I can, ever gonna be good enough for me. It's the best I can, ever gonna be. Is it ever gonna be good enough for me? All right, welcome in. We are live streaming. How's it going? So welcome. This would be the episode number 25. 25, that's hard to believe. Kind of crazy, but yeah, 25. So, welcome. Those of you hanging around. I'm having a blast doing this. It didn't, if you ever go back and watch, you can, on this channel, you can find there's a live tab and there's a record of all of the versions of this that I've done, and feel free to go back and look. Some of the early ones, I wasn't having so much fun. But it's much more fun now. So let's see. Basic announcements. In 2 weeks, Rafe, my brother Rafe, will be here playing some guitar, and we have selected 3 songs that should be fun and enjoyable for both of us, and hopefully for you as well. And so yeah, we haven't played together in front of people in a very long time, so that'll be fun. And then coming up in June, we're having a private event here, and it's going to be big, really big. I got the squeaky chair again. That'll be fun. June 7th. Friday nights. My last day of work is May 3rd. And that's 35 years in the making of doing something that I never wanted to do in the first place. So that's enough of that. And then let's see. We have been in talks with a local establishment known as the Two Brothers Brewing in Aurora. It's the Roundhouse in Aurora. And nothing is finalized, but it appears as though midsummer there should be a Friday night out there in the gazebo. So looks like around August, mid to late August, tentatively. Nothing is confirmed, nothing is signed, so obviously don't go crazy on that, but it appears as though that's going to happen. They're great people there, and I would urge that you go have a beverage and a meal and enjoy the atmosphere. There's a lot of good bands and a lot of great things happening there. Let's see. Very soon, we are in the final stages of artwork, because we have a little cover, and we're putting out Good and Broken in, it looks like maybe about 2 weeks. So perhaps next week even. Maybe we'll release it next week, and I'll play the song next Saturday. We'll see if I can get it together. We're pretty close. So Good and Broken is an original song that I wrote, the most recent original that the band performs. And it turned out good. Turned out real good. So real excited about that. And those are the announcements. So moving forward, last week I mentioned that when I was in high school, one of my favorite albums was by a band called The Alarm. And the album was called Strength. And they had, a couple of songs that were well known, the most well known being the title track of Strength, which actually got radio play and I believe cracked the top 40. But I listened to the cassette of that backwards and forwards Backwards was pretty tricky, so I guess maybe not backwards. But I knew it so well that in later years when I worked in the cooler in the Jewel Foods, doing what they called breaking down the load. So you take the load and you break it down and stack it on the shelves and rotate the stock. I'd be in the cooler by myself and I would sing the songs a cappella at the top of my lungs because all the fans were running and it was cold in there and I was by myself. So it's a record album that I liked very, very much. We listened to it on the way to school when I was a senior, and we even did at one time we did a song called Spirit of 76, which is the epic, the Alarms Stairway to Heaven. So yeah, but on that record is a song called Absolute Reality, which just happens to be one of my favorites. And the earliest set of MeL Muzic, when we played at the Mill Race Inn in 1999, was the 98. No, we did the open mic in 98, which is why the 25th anniversary, but right around now, spring of 99, 25 years ago, was the actual first 3 hour show. And you would do a 2-night, you would do Friday and Saturday there, and the 3 hours, the 3 1-hour sets, the third set included a version of Absolute Reality. So yeah. So, but it would have been the original lineup. So, yeah, Absolute Reality is all the songs on that record are great. If you go back and listen to it now, they have kind of 80s production values, but the songs are tremendous. And so we're gonna do this one. So. You may be rich, you may be poor, I'm going to show you something. It's right here. It's right there. I even had somebody remind me. Button. There it is. See, it's much better. Let's try again. There's also let's see if I can do it. Can't. You may be rich, you may be poor, you may have nothing in this world at all. You may be black, you may be white, you may be a prisoner in your own time. You may be lost, you may be found, you may have been beaten up and knocked to the ground. You may have believed, suffer from deceit, you just might be blind. Oh no, you may affect the truth, you may be seen as false, you may be a king or a vagabond. You may be up, you may be down, you may sit in judgment of the rest of the clowns. You may have love, you may have hate, you may be the president of the United States, but even you can't sit and hide while the world's resources die. 'Cause this is absolute reality, reality, reality. We are all the cause, the solution to reality. Control, may be controlled. You may stay down till you do as you're told. You may work hard, you may never work at all. You may be accused, but you don't know what for. You may be innocent or partly to blame. You may just be afraid in this power mad age. But there's one thing we all must find, is some peace in our time. Cause this is absolute reality, reality, reality. Speak the truth, this is absolute reality. The absolute time, the absolute place, the absolute now for the absolute solution. It's absolute reality now. Oh, now, now, now. Cause this is absolute reality, reality, reality. This is absolute reality, reality, reality. This is absolute reality. Absolute, la 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 la, reality, la la la. This is absolute reality. Had trouble with the oohs in the beginning, but we got there. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. That was Absolute Reality. And life is an absolute reality. There's some great words in there. And Mike Peters and the boys over there in the Alarm, Dave Sharp, his guitar player. Mike Peters was a singer. I believe they wrote it together. I know for sure I saw Mike Peters' name written in the writing credits earlier when I was looking at some stuff. So yeah. I think that's it tonight. There's probably some folks watching a basketball game, so go whoever. As my son Max would say, go sports ball. Which makes me laugh every time he says it. And yeah. Thanks. We'll see you soon. Next Saturday. I don't know. I think next Saturday we're going to do an original. Next Saturday, there's a song that I wrote probably 4 years ago, and it's called Would You Bother to Listen? And it's kind of about how people these days don't listen. They're just kind of waiting to talk. So, anyways, I haven't really performed that in front of people, so we'll see how that goes next week. All right, thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful evening, and rock on. Get down with your bad self. Ooh, wait, we gotta do this. Where is it? Where's my mouse? We gotta find this screen, and then we do this. So, all right, later.